An investigation underway after an Amtrak train slams into a truck and partially derails in Ventura County.
At least 15 people were hurt. The truck driver is being treated at a trauma center.
The crash and derailment happened near a railway crossing near Los Angeles Avenue in Moore Park. KTLA's Chip Yost joins us live from there with more about the train and its passengers. Chip.
Yeah, hey there, Sharon, Micah. Yeah, very lucky this thing is not worse. We do have more than a dozen people that were transported to a hospital here after this derailment. As we push in here and you take a look, one of the good things about this derailment, as you look at the trains there, they are off the track, they are derailed, some of them, but you see they did not fall completely over. They are pretty much upright except for the ones tilted there, but they did not, the cars themselves did not go completely over, so that was a good thing in this situation. Let's show you the front of the train. Here's some video from the front of the train. You can see what happened. For some reason, at around 11:19 this morning, there was a water truck on the train tracks here. This is near Los Angeles Avenue in Moore Park, a little bit west of the City Hall area. A water truck was on the tracks as this train number 14 going from Los Angeles ultimately to Seattle was coming through. There was no warning, according to some of the folks who were on board, that when the train hit that water truck, you can see pieces of the water truck everywhere. It is mangled. As I said, there were more than a dozen people taken to the hospital, 14 passengers taken to the hospital, we're told, with relatively minor injuries. The driver of that water truck also taken to the hospital. Tell you more about his condition in a moment, but basically he was taken, we're told, to a trauma center. We'll hear more about him in a moment, but first let's hear from some of the passengers who were on the train. We talked to two brothers who were in different parts of the train when this happened. Here's what they saw and heard.
I was just sitting in my room there where that turns into a bed, and I was just sitting there with my legs up, and all of a sudden the car just came to a screeching halt, and I kind of flew forward and hurt my back and my neck.
Many people were where I was sitting at. They were trying to scramble, but all the stewards, I guess you can say, were telling everybody to sit down, calm, relax, but we can smell oil and gas inside. We did not want to be in there. We did not want to be in there at all.
Here is some video one of those brothers shot from inside one of the train cars right after this happened. Now, after it happened, everyone did eventually get out. As I said, there were 186 people on board. They took all the passengers, of the ones that weren't taken to a hospital. The ones that were not taken to the hospital were taken to a community center, which was basically set up as a reunification center. That center was actually at a community center near City Hall area, so they're trying to get those folks back on track. As for the brothers, they say they were there with their father traveling. They say that Amtrak rented them a car so they could get to Humboldt County in Northern California, which was their ultimate destination in this trip. Now, back to that truck driver. We're told he was taken to the hospital, to a trauma center, in serious condition, but the good news for his part is we're told that he was seen up, walking and talking, was able to give people out here some statements before he was taken to the hospital. But as far as why that water truck was on the tracks, that's something that's still under investigation. For now, reporting live here in Moore Park, I'm Chip Yost, KTLA 5 News.
Chip, thank you.